Hey guys, I'm Mac Boucher. Today I'm at Fujikura Golf here in Carlsbad, California. We're gonna do a little full bag fitting. I haven't done one of these in a while, so I'm super excited to update the bag, get it ready for the 2025 season. Let's do it. How's it going, man?
Let's get warm.
Sure. Yeah, the machines never pick up my
No,
cuts.
no.
Could be a little slower than normal, but I've hit a couple and I feel pretty good still.
Okay.
Quick kind of background with the golf swing.
Yeah.
I've had a thumb injury the last year or just over a year now.
Yeah, I noticed the custom glove.
Yeah, we'll have a brace in there.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
I've always used super heavy shafts and irons, like
Yep.
pretty much as heavy and stiff as you can
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
And I think I'm at that point where I'd like to go something a little bit lighter, but without losing the stiffness. I still like the feeling of stiff. Days like this where I haven't touched the club in a while,
Yeah.
and then I try to go and swing these things, it feels like I'm swinging a sledgehammer.
So this is our AXIOM 105 gram X.
Sure.
And so it's kind of exactly what you were kind of talking about. Just the stiff, maybe a little bit lighter.
But I don't mind light because I like to feel the head. So
And well, the cool thing about graphite, right, is that we can separate weight and flex from each other. And so then the weight just becomes a feel and timing thing for the player.
Makes sense. Yeah, it definitely feels really good.
Yeah.
And I don't feel like it feels stiff enough where it can keep up, which is important to me. As soon as it doesn't feel like it's lagging behind where I'm losing the face, which is, again, very important for me.
I want you to hit the 125X just so you can feel the difference.
Sure.
Just based off of what you told me, we'll probably settle into the 105X.
Okay.
But, you know, gotta hit the 125X just so you kind of have a reference point.
Okay.
And you're here, so might as well.
And this is the heaviest that you guys make?
This is the heaviest one we make, in the AXIOM line.
Yeah, I think I actually do prefer the lighter feel. I don't know. It's just something I can feel the club head a little bit more, know where my face is, which is super important for me, obviously, with my whole golf swing. Needing to know exactly where my club face is when I curve and hit those kind of big shape shots. Something that people don't really know is about my golf game is I actually am pretty neutral the majority of the time. If I'm hitting a stock shot, it doesn't move much. It's like...
It's just fun for you to do the other stuff.
No, to be honest, I do the other stuff to control my miss. So if I try to hit stock one, I can either hit it left or right.
So now you're completely eliminating one side
So
by doing the
by hitting a hook, like let's say I have a pin on the right side of a green, I'm hooking it because I know my miss is going to be an overhook. So I can eliminate the left side. So if there's trouble, or I can hook it off OB or hazard, that's why I do it. So there's a little bit of a reason for it. It's not just for
fun.
Just for fun. It is. It's like a security blanket to control my miss.
Yeah, that's good. I love it.
Yeah.
Well, I think 105X is a good spot.
Yeah, I think these feel pretty much bang on.
Do you want to go driver and then work your way down?
Sure. Yeah. Again, I'm a little slower than normal. That was 115, so we're starting to get a little bit more speed.
But look, you know, we missed it off the toe, and we're still 12 launched, 2100 spin.
Yeah, that's a big one for me, because I used to be very low spin, where I kind of follow the air, but when I'm over 2,000 RPM spin with my launch, normally that's pretty much bang on. So I don't see a reason to change this one.
I don't either.
I would struggle to now. And I mean, I always look to where I strike the ball. If I'm consistently striking it in pretty much the same spot, like I haven't really missed that little quadrant of the club face, and I know it's loading the same way for me every time, and there's not much point in changing. So
yeah, I think that's
great. And I think I like the idea of matching my driver with mini driver, just because I swing them in a similar way. So right in there.
Just go home and change the grip, and you're good to go.
Awesome.
This kind of, I feel like, would kind of fit the bill. It's a 3-iron UDI.
Perfect.
And it's got our brand new VENTUS Black Hybrid in it. And so we had VENTUS Black Hybrid before, now it's updated with our new technology, the Core Plus.
Sweet. There we go.
That's a good one.
Yeah, so that should, I would assume 240-ish.
Yep.
Let's What's the main difference between somebody that's in like Ventus Black to Ventus Blue?
In a perfect world, Ventus Black is going to launch lower and spin less than blue.
Okay.
As well as the handle section is going to be significantly stiffer, so it'll feel like you can kind of get after it and hit down and get that kind of low one. Not to say that blue has an unstable handle. It's just going to be a little bit softer, and it's a different load profile for different swings.
Right. So I mean, I've used the Ventus Blue in my 7-wood because I do like that I can launch it super high, keep it low. But something for a longer iron where I'm trying to exclusively keep it low, Ventus Black's probably more the profile that you would suspect, but feels a little softer to me. It gives me high, low, medium, left, right, straight, pretty much everything. Yeah, it just feels good. I mean, for a 4-iron to launch that high is nice. 144 ball speed's pretty crazy too.
That peak height was 126 feet in the air, landing at 46 degrees. It's like a 7-iron. And it still went 228. 213 in the air, almost 210 feet.
That's sweet. Just the other side of the spectrum, just really low. Show the versatility of this thing.
Oh, it landed about the same.
Yeah, that's kind of cool actually.
That landed 211, okay, 2 yards.
And the peak height difference, I mean, that's a cool comparison on there.
You just went from 27 launch, I think was, let's look here. So we went from 27.7 degrees launch at almost 210 feet in the air to 4.8 degrees of launch at 48 feet in the air.
Look at the spin though.
Yeah.
The spin's almost the exact same.
Yeah. Speed was about the same.
It's a really cool comparison. I actually really like to feel that. That one kind of surprised me a little bit.
I know, yeah, and I just built it for fun.
No, I like that there's like a billion different shots I could hit with that, and it felt good. It felt like I could do it. It wasn't like I was having to manufacture it. It was kind of working with me rather than fighting what I'm trying to do with it.
Exactly.
All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed that little fitting walk through the entire golf bag there. Andrew, thanks again for doing that. I really appreciate it. Obviously, I'm a tough guy to fit, as most people do know, or easy, depending on how you want to look at it. I definitely like having the feel in the launch windows, and after that, it kind of, the rest speaks for itself, I guess.
Yeah,
right?
I think, I mean, you know, looking at the irons, we wanted to go something lighter. I think Axiom 105 was a great fit there.
Yeah.
And then the mini driver going into Pro Black that you've been playing your driver obviously is a super easy fit.
Yeah.
Something you're very comfortable with, hitting all your windows, your numbers, and then experimenting a little bit with some hybrids and some driving irons and utilities and whatnot. I think we're gonna have some fun shots in the future here.
Yeah, I'm super excited. I feel like I checked all the boxes I had kind of questioning coming into this. Obviously, matching my mini driver and driver was something I felt like was a no-brainer based on how much I like to feel that shaft and how much I like to feel the old one that I had in my mini driver. And then obviously with this thumb injury, going with something a little bit lighter and graphite that's not gonna kind of bounce up my arm as much on miss hits is gonna be super fun to kind of play around with up in Canada when it's a little bit cold playing golf this time of year. So I really appreciate you doing that and looking forward to especially getting this club out.
Yeah, I'm really excited to watch some of the shots.
I think that one might go missing today.
Yeah, so. It probably will, and I'll look the other way.
I appreciate it, man. Thanks so much for doing it.
Absolutely.
Thanks.